Tifu update, reporting ex-friend who burned $8,000 worth of Pokemon cards to the authorities, by user OKWatch8193. Original post, https://www.reddit.com/r/tifu_by_my_friend_by_to_prank/ UTM _ share and UTM _ ios_app and UTM _ name iosf. As to my last post, I decided to go to the authorities. However, me being me, I decided to give him one last chance. 3 hours ago, roughly around 7 am, I decided to give him a call. I think he was sleeping because when he picked up he was very groggy. The call went a little like this. I was crying a little bit. Me, Cole, I'm being completely serious, if this is a prank, or if you still have my cards, I'm begging you to give them back. They meant the world to me. Cole, dude, I told you I don't have them. I'm sorry about what happened, man, I really am. I went too far. Me, saying sorry isn't enough, you knew how much those cards meant to me and you destroyed a part of my life. Cole, I promise it was an accident. I hung up on him after a few more comments about how he was sorry. I didn't bother to bring up repayment. The anger seemed to boil the tears away because I had a sense of justice in me. It took me about 2 hours to CK myself up to go to the police department. I have high-functioning autism and I am very socially awkward. When I walked in, it was very overwhelming. There was a lot of talking and phones ringing. I walked up to the front desk and asked to report a crime. The lady sitting there was crying really nice and guided me to some office. Maybe 10 minutes later, an officer comes in for an inquiry. After telling him what happened, he seemed to hurt for me a little bit. After he asked for evidence and later helped me email everything I had to the police department and to him directly. He asked me if I was sure he burnt the real cards and I told him I'm about 80% sure. I don't know much about what will happen next. However, I was told that I couldn't press charges yet and how they had to open an investigation and gather sufficient evidence and to go over my evidence. Then they'd contact me. When I walked out of the police department, I felt like a brand new person, but the same person all over again. I think I kind of broke down again. I was silent the whole ride home. I didn't even sing along to the radio, which I love to do. I graciously thank everyone for your support. For all those hurting with me and wanting to support me, that is very kind of you, but I cannot accept cash. Thanks for the offers. I don't have a PO box, but thanks for the offers. I just hope I get my justice. Will update when I get a call. Edit 1. Thanks for the awesome comments, guys. Yet it's genuinely heartbreaking losing the things I love, and I would never wish this on my worst enemy. Maybe besides Cole. But my heart breaks every time I picture Furfru burning up because my grandpa was cremated. And imagining both of them in ashes just breaks me. Edit 2. The support for me is so overwhelming and I thank you all. Heavy black heart. Thanks to all of those who understand what I'm going through, especially with high-functioning autism. I would usually have a panic attack, but I would always love to sort and unsort my Pokemon cards to calm me down. Edit 3. For those accusing me of lying, saying I don't have Pokemon cards, etc. etc., I want to share this picture with everyone because it's kinda special to me. Most of these cards were gifts, but they were all special. This was literally a pin in a bucket compared to my total collection, but these cards here total are $300-400. https://www.reddit.com/user/OKWatch8193/comments/wrz/pq//_picture_under_collection_under_picture_under_some_car_ds_score medium _medium_medium=ios_app and UTM_name =ios. Edit 4. Hello everyone, due to everyone wanting to help out and everyone messaging me asking for it, I have decided to set up a Amazon wish list. Ignore some of the more pricier items, those are for me. 3. For everyone asking me to send a Cash App and or a GoFundMe. I don't feel comfortable taking your money, but thank you. 3. I am working on setting up PO Box, so I'll update when I'm able to. 3. https://www.amazon.com/hertz/wishlist/ls/15nq3hzdfy43k ref_equals wl_share. TL, DRX friend decided to prank me by destroying a part of my life, so I report the scummy douche to the authorities. TIFU by giving my husband a 23andme kit for his birthday, by user indignant lion gently. TIFU by giving my husband a 23andme kit, because he found more than he was expecting. He never knew who his father was, just a physical description and first name. His mother didn't bother tracking him down when she discovered, months later, that she was pregnant. He wanted to find his father and mentioned he wanted to do a kit someday. So, when they went on sale, I picked one up for him. We sent it off the same day it arrived, and this week got the results. A first cousin. Another cousin of his father's. And other cousin matches from that family. It was exciting, until one of the cousins sent him a message. 3 messages into the exchange they revealed that the family, and his father, has Huntington's disease, wishing my husband good luck and God bless. He's been referred for genetic testing and isn't showing any symptoms right now, but damn. We have kids. He didn't expect anything like this. TLDR, bought a genetic kit for my husband and now he has a 50/50th shot of having a horrible, fatal disorder. Edit, I realize now that, despite our initial intense shock and dismay, this is the opposite of a foo. I was blinded in the moment by an oppressive sense of guilt. I deeply appreciate all of the kind words and advice offered in this thread. I definitely didn't come here expecting so many supportive responses. TIFU my entire night, by user no third buthai. First throwaway account I've ever created. Never thought I'd need one until now. I'm a 19-year-old guy and what I'm about to share happened 2 nights ago. I'm not good at writing stories like most of the people who share their experiences on this sub, so I've taken a page out of the green text handbook and listed the events. Next time, no drugs lol. TLDR girl on Tinder invited me to her house to have sex. Being a virgin, I asked my roommate for guidance. He suggested shrooms. I ate the shrooms. Got high on the way to the girl's house. Found out the girl was 6 months pregnant when we met in person, which was a massive red flag that I ignored due to the condition I was in. Pregnant girl realized something was wrong with me and became so uncomfortable she called her neighbor to kick me out of her house and leave me on the street in the middle of the night. TIFU by finding my boyfriend's spank bank, by USCR4. I, 33F, wondered if my boyfriend, 41M, had a spank bank so I asked him. He told me he did. When I asked if he kept nudes from exes, he said yes. We got into an argument about it because I think it's weird. He said he doesn't know a guy that doesn't do it. While that might be true, I still thought it was weird. I asked him why he had them, and if it was because he wanted to remember the good times or something and he didn't answer. I asked if he used them recently and he said not since we moved into our new place, which was within the last 3 months. I told him I didn't care if he did his deeds to porn, but to nudes of exes was a different story because it was more personal. I told him I appreciated how honest he was with me and even though I had my opinions, it was ultimately his business. Fast forward a few weeks later, it had been eating me up inside. I've always been curious and he's always been so closed off about sex. I decided to snoop. Now before you come for me, yes, I know this is an invasion of privacy. Yes, I know this is fucked up and I know I will need to break things off with him, but hear me out because it's doomed anyway and I'm breaking things off. I know my way around technology and used to use that knowledge to get access to things that I shouldn't have access to. Take that how you want. I ended up finding his spank bank, and then some. I found out that he had a folder dedicated to a familiar name. It's a common name, but I dismissed it and kept going. Turns out, it was an old boss who really screwed me months ago on a job promotion. He had a whole folder, just for her. I had no idea he hooked up with her, let alone, they seemed to have had a whole relationship. On top of that, there were so many files from other women in a separate folder, including my own pics and videos. I had been thinking about this for a few hours now. I can't tell what I'm more surprised about, hooking up with my ex-boss and not telling me about it, or that he led me to believe this entire time we've been together, that he's an inexperienced, nerdy guy that never got dates or women when in actuality, he gets many women and it's the exact opposite. I also want to add that he has a type, blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits. I am a brown woman, jet black hair, fat ass, mediocre tits. I'm not his type, my guys. I feel like he's settling for me. I feel like I never knew who he really was. I am shocked that he fucked my ex-boss. It's going to be weird living out the rest of this lease after we break up. TLDR, I found his spank bank and he fucked my old boss. He also used to get lots of sex when he led me to believe he didn't. Edits, I wanted to clear some things up before I posted the update. I wanted to break up with him because I fucked up and violated his privacy by snooping. I agree with the lot of you. It was fucked up, way worse than finding old nudes. Kinda like cheating because of the trust thing. When I say inexperienced, I meant that he was inexperienced with relationships and inexperienced with kinkier sex. I love kinkier shit. For whatever reason, he only liked vanilla stuff, and whenever I wanted to explore other things like toys, props, etc., he would say he's never tried and would never be into it, but, boy did those pics prove that wrong. A lot of people are asking what led me to believe he was inexperienced. Him. It's his words. He said it. It's not what I'm looking for. I'd like for him to be more comfortable with his sexuality, but that's his own thing to work with. I take what he gives because it's good enough. Honestly, I'm pretty open-minded, so if he had been any level of experience, I would have still gave him a shot because his beard and his nose feel great, if you know what I mean. Am I insecure? Yes. Everyone is insecure though. Did I let my insecurities cloud my judgment? Also yes. But because I let myself do this, I feel as though I have to leave. He doesn't deserve this. Yes, I do have some work to do on myself. Someone called me a prude. I love sex. I love talking about sex. I feel most comfortable when I feel sexy, like I'm in my element. Possibly trauma response, but that's a different conversation. I don't care that he looks at porn. I encouraged him to watch porn with me. It's just not everyone's cup of tea, and I get that too. These nudes are of exes. Past relationships. I know this because he said it himself when I asked if he kept nude pictures from past relationships. That's the part that sent me spiraling. To me, it's like a trophy that he can revisit, but with an emotional aspect because he was connected in real life to these women. A lot of people are saying I just want to be a victim. I don't believe I am a victim. I believe he is a victim of violation to his privacy and violating that trust. That's why I feel like I have to break up with him, because I did that to him, because I think it's the right thing to do. For clarification, there's only 2 folders. One folder is dedicated to ex-boss and the other is a general folder where the rest of us are. I'm not hell-bent on deleting my pics/videos. Hell, I wanted them from him so I could post them on my of. I'm on the side of I sent them. I knew the risks, but I look damn good in those. The truth about him that I was looking for, I felt like he was hiding something. When you know someone for as long as we've known each other, 4 years of friendship before we started dating, you can tell when they are hiding something. He knew every single time when something bothered me, even if I lied and said it didn't. There's no doubt in my mind he knew it wasn't resolved when we argued about this. I felt like he was hiding something, like maybe there was someone else. I didn't feel like this the whole time, only when he worked with my ex-boss a few months ago. They are both directors in their line of work, so they will have conferences and team builds with other directors. That was the time when I felt like he was hiding something. I only became curious of him keeping nudes when he took video of the BJ I gave him earlier that day. I wondered what he did with it and if he had done it before with other girls. The truth was that I thought he was hiding something, and when I went snooping, I found out that he had relationships with my ex-boss and revisited her folder when he worked with her last. I don't think he's over her, but it doesn't matter because he chose to be with me. I'm not shy and I'm pretty curious, so I ask when I curious. It's why I didn't ask to see them. When I think about it, I should have just asked. People are saying it's a red flag that he's 10 years older than me. WTF. He's not, and regardless, we're both consenting adults and met/became intimate while we were well into our adult years. I'm the breadwinner in our relationship, although he is very much capable of taking care of himself. There is no unfair power dynamic here. He's a director at his company that he works for and also have 2 other businesses. I have my main job, my of, and I have several other projects that generate streams of income. We both bring to our relationship. We chose to be with each other. No manipulations. I've also dated men older than 40 when I was younger, and those were red flag relationships. Did I miss anything? Update, we talked. I came clean. I told him that I know I violated his trust and I shouldn't have snooped, and I understand if he didn't want to be with me anymore, so I was breaking up with him. I told him I'd stay in a hotel or something if he didn't want to be near me after this, but I couldn't allow him to be with me when I'm so fucked up. He told me I was reaching and he didn't feel like his privacy was violated. He said he had nothing to hide. He knew my capabilities and said he expected it years ago, but was surprised that it didn't happen until now. He asked why I didn't just ask him and I told him that I didn't know. I didn't have an excuse. He asked if I ever felt like he lied and I told him about a few things. I brought up some of my findings and he said he was telling the truth when he said he wasn't into it. He said he lied about his inexperience because he didn't feel like it counted since he wasn't into it. He said he didn't want to break up and felt like he could move past it because it wasn't as big of deal as I have now made it, but if I couldn't get past it, then so be it. He said he didn't know he liked girls like me until he met me and crushed on me the whole time we were friends, even with all of my crazy. He told me he thought those girls he dated before was what he was supposed to like because of where he grew up. He said he wasn't settling for me because of his reasons that I'm not writing out. I asked him to sit in on my first therapy session with a new therapist, because my old one died from COVID. He said he's think about it because it's not his thing. I guess we're not broken up, but time will only tell. I still fucked up though. I'm not dismissing it. I should probably add in here that I fucked up by posting this on fucking Reddit. TIFU by letting my friend who likes to prank people in my house. Which resulted in him burning $8,000 of Pokemon cards, by user OKWatch8193. So a little backstory, when I was in the 3rd grade my grandpa died. This isn't too relevant, but 2 weeks later in school I found the most destroyed Pokemon card on the road. It was a colorless frou-frou. My grandpa always had a white beard and it reminded me of him. So from that moment on I decided that I would collect Pokemon cards. So for 8 years now I collected close to 15,000 Pokemon cards. I know you guys may be like huge waste of money and stuff, but it reminded me of my grandpa and I loved collecting stuff. So for 8 years, Christmases, birthdays, Easters. Every chance I got I would ask or get Pokemon cards. It was a mini obsession. I had even collected all the original cards. Very expensive, this was my life, it was something I loved doing. Here comes a friend, let's call him Cole for safety reasons. Few friends watch the thread, I've been friends with Cole for a few years. 7th grade and he knew I loved my Pokemon cards. Sometime during freshman year before lockdown he started a prank YouTube channel. He got a lot of views and subscribers. He would always do many pranks. I wouldn't get too upset, but he took it too far this weekend. So Saturday he was chilling at my house because I invited him over. Well, everything seemed normal, but he asked to go to bathroom when we were watching a movie. I keep my Pokemon cards in my room in my closet for safety. Well, he was gone for a while and I didn't really suspect anything. Well, flash forward to Monday. I look in my closet and all of my Pokemon cards are gone. Quite literally all of them. How he snuck all of them out is beyond me. I wish I would have had a camera. So I text him. Here's how it went. Me: hey Cole, do you know what happened to my Pokemon cards? Cole: maybe Charizard ate them. Me: Cole, I'm not messing around, can you please give them back? They mean a lot to me and you know that. He didn't reply after that. Until I got a notification that he posted on YouTube. It was of him and his friend taking my Pokemon cards. They snuck them by the back door and took them out. They then had 15,000 fake cards made, with only the backs on them and a white front. Then they burned the rest. I understand what he meant by maybe Charizard got them. Charizard is a dragon, I can't believe he's done this to me. He called me and said he meant to burn the fake cards but burnt the real ones on accident. Which I don't think it's true because the real ones were in special tins. You can get tins if you buy them from Walmart. I'm completely broken. Those Pokemon cards were a second part to me. I sent him a huge message and he replied that it was a prank and to relax. He destroyed $8,000 worth of cards. I'm just so broken, everyone. I blasted him on my social media and a bunch of his friends got mad at him and a few got mad at me telling me to drop it. People were telling me to go to the authorities, but I'm not that type of person. He deleted his video. But I'm still so broken inside. All I can think about is my bent frou-frou. I cried so hard while writing this post. He messaged me today calling me tough for turning his friends against him in a huge paragraph about how it was a prank gone wrong and how I needed to grow up because we're about to graduate high school and how Pokemon cards are for little kids. Edit: for everyone telling me go to the authorities and sue. The best thing that would happen is him getting charged or me getting 8K back. This doesn't get me my cards back and I'm not hell-bent on revenge, I'm just sad. For those asking, here's the frou-frou card, frou-frou card. Edit 2, after everyone's comments. I decide I'm going to the authorities with my evidence tomorrow. I'm not the guy to do this, but thank you guys for the strength. I'm never gonna get my cards back, but I don't want him doing this to others. I will update you guys. Heavy black heart. Edit 3, this really blew up. I'm gonna update you guys, I promise. For those thinking he's lying about burning them, he wouldn't have deleted the YouTube video because he's obsessed with views. Edit 4, for everyone saying I'm severely undervaluing them, I know. I'm just going off of what I personally put into them. Altogether, the value could probably be 20k, especially with the older sets. I'm absolutely crushed and I'm crying writing this cause it keeps setting in that they're gone and I wanna go in my closet and reorganize. I loved organizing them again and again, OCD low, but I can't. Sad face. Edit 5, last edit for a few hours. Thanks so much everyone, I had no idea it would blow up like this. Your support means so much. I've collected a lot of evidence and have video proof of them taking the cards from my house, Thai neighbors, plus his confession and his messages. I'll be going to the police tomorrow. For everyone wanting to send me Pokemon cards, that means so much, but sadly I don't have a PO box. Uneasy face. For those suggesting a GoFundMe, I don't know if I'd feel right about that. I don't think I'm getting my money back considering Cole is broke, but still. Love you all. Edit 6, details. Cole is broke, getting my money back will be difficult, however I'm likely gonna press charges still and aim for court. My parents are letting me deal with this because they are trying to see how grown I am and to see if I'm ready for adulthood. My entire collection was worth well over 8k, but I put 8k in it personally. Those asking for his account on YouTube, I don't wanna expose him yet. Those telling me to go to the cops, I am TMR. I know I'm never getting my money back, or my Pokemon cards. I'm crying writing again, gosh I'm so tired of crying, my heart just hurts. But I want justice. Edit 7, I thank everyone so much for the advice. For everyone reaching out to me wanting to send me Pokemon cards, that is so sweet. However I don't have a PO box and I don't give my address out online. But just know it's very appreciated. Thanks for the awards and gold everyone. Heavy black heart. Update, https://www.reddit.com/tfo_k watch8193/comment/wq_xl5t/update_score to fo_by_my_friend_source equals share and UTM_medium equals iOS_app and UTM_name equals iOSF. Update, report to authorities. https://www.reddit.com/r/tafo/comment/wrmbvx/tafo_x_friend_who_burnt_8,000/UTM_source equals share and UTM_medium equals iOS_app and UTM_name equals iOSF. TL, DR, trusted a ex-friend of mine who I had for years. Friend gets YouTube account and starts pranking people. Prank goes wrong and he burns $8,000 of my Pokemon cards because I didn't check on him in my house.